Grab your mic. All right, shake it up. Give it up. Give it up. We can't hear. She needs some love, y'all. We're not going to be here when you show her love. Okay.
How y'all doing? All right. Can y'all hear me?
Okay.
Y'all can hear me?
We're good. I mean, firstly, let's just look. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Your makeup is gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you. So, we have about 10 minutes up here with me. Then we're going to get some questions from the audience if they have any. So, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Let's rock. Okay, I asked this question to Liana in my last Q&A, and it was a really great question, so I'm going to ask you the same to start the top. So, look around. Look at all these people. Look at all the art and things. Isn't it a wonderful sight to see?
Yeah, I see a lot of my family out
All
here.
your family. But give it up for the family.
Family and friends.
Y'all gonna have to have a little bit more energy for me. I mean, we're here to talk about it. Oh, there it is. Anytime. I mean, give it all to me, right? Okay, so you said you were here today, right? But 5 years ago, would you have thought you would be sitting in this seat right now?
5 years ago, no. Not at all. I don't even think I would have dreamt that I would have been still doing art, honestly. I've been doing it for 7 years now. Yeah, 7 years now, so I'm just like, oh, you surpassed the hard times.
Yes. So how long has art been a dream, or been the dream?
It was never the dream, honestly. The more accomplishments I make, the more I'm able to dream bigger, if that makes sense. I see myself in different spaces after I do something like butter. I'm like, oh, okay, what can I do next? How can I do the next big thing for myself and my brand and my art?
So tell us about your brand. You're not just an artist, you also have other things you have going.
Yes, so besides being a painter, I'm a muralist, I'm an illustrator, I'm a curator. I've curated all 4 of my solo shows. I've helped curate a partner show in LA in 2019. A lovely photographer named Rebecca. What else do I do? I DJ, I model, I design.
She's the renaissance. Oh my goodness.
I'm a jack of all trades.
So tell us about your artist story. When did you start? How did you start? And let's just start there.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some time.
Okay, so I just moved back from Washington, D.C. in 2015. I was real sad and depressed. I was working at the Texas Roadhouse. I think I had like maybe $40 to my name, and I went to Best Buy and I bought a canvas and some water paint. And I painted something I saw on Instagram, and then I ended up selling my first painting for like $20 at the Texas Roadhouse to a coworker. And after that, I just started posting on the internet. Didn't think twice about it. I wasn't scared to share it. I was like, I made this. I don't know if it's good, but here you go. And everything kind of just, it's a snowball effect after that. I do group shows, then I got presented to do a solo show, more group shows. And that's pretty much it. In 2019, I found my current style now. I like paint the little figures, butterflies, the sun, the moon. A lot of repetitive symbols in my art now. I choose to tell my story and how I see the world and my human experience. And I've been through some things, and being able to transfer what I've been through on canvas has turned into something totally different. Like now I've collaborated with podcasts, I've collaborated with photographers, I've collaborated with so many people, so many things I can't even keep track. But yeah, does that?
It does, yes. So you said symbolism. We noticed that there's a lot of butterfly wings in a lot of your work. Tell us about the significance of the butterfly wings.
So in 2019, I painted a picture called To Pimp a Butterfly. And it's kind of like a retelling, or my version of retelling of a lynching that happened in Marion, Indiana in 1930. 2 gentlemen, I think it's Abraham Smith and forgive me, I forget the other man's name, but unfortunately they were wrongly murdered by a town. Just the way they depicted black people in that time frame and they put it on a postcard, it really bothered me so much to say. I was like, I don't really want to look at this I don't want to look at this picture anymore. I'm going to replace the picture with my own look. And that's how the butterflies came about. I realized that as a black person, you can do a lot of... Ooh, can I cuss? Can I cuss? Oh, children are here.
Is your mom here?
How you doing? I'm not going to cuss. They be on some BS, how black people are depicted in the media, and I hate it. And I just feel like, as a black person, I'm constantly evolving. Even after my death, my art is going to constantly evolve into something else. And those men hanging from a tree, they evolved into something beautiful for me. So to become a caterpillar, then you have to die, and then you're reborn to something so beautiful. That's what the butterfly means to me, that I can suffer and still come back more beautiful and courageous and bigger and bold. So yeah, that's what the butterfly means for me.
Wow, that's amazing. That's powerful that you can suffer and still come back. I love that. So what is your creative process? So when you are getting ready to start a piece, what does it look like? What does your day look like? What does the space look like in order for you to be able to create?
It really depends on if I'm mad, if somebody has pissed me off, or if I'm super happy. I never really get to paint if I'm just in the middle chilling, but my process starts with the emotion I have behind what I'm about to do. So it's kind of situational. If I get mad enough where I'm this person made me feel this way, and I don't really want to react to it, I'm okay, how can I tell my story? Let me get my canvas ready. Let me get a blank sheet. My life is a blank canvas. How can I talk to this person but not really make it, what's the word? I don't want to say violent, but how can I make this, I don't know, how can I make it in a shady way? How can I talk in a shady way that I won't be destructive to myself or destructive to that person? So that's one way I start my process. If I'm happy, listening to music, I could be listening to hip hop. The process of that is just kind of play on words. If I can see the play on words, I'm oh, let me see if I can visually bring that about. Lil Wayne said, I'm gonna paint the city red with this one. I'm gonna paint a canvas completely red, and I'm gonna put whatever, the energy Lil Wayne has behind that lyric, I'm gonna put it on the canvas with some red paint. Does that make sense?
Dope. No, that makes a lot of sense. So I have a question. Tell us about your name. Oh. Your name is Sade, but you go by, you said the shady way. Is that what you just said, the shady way, or how can I be shady?
The shady way.
Yeah, what does that mean?
My name is Sade. I'm a woman of many names, actually. I'm in the midst of a rebrand, so I'm no longer Shady Flocka. That's gone.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. She's the artist formerly known as Shady Flocka.
Formerly known as Shady Flocka, I am now Shady the Art Lady.
I love it.
Because I'm a lady and I make art.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. So don't y'all be calling her Shady Flocka. And where's Brian? Ryan at? He can change our slide. Oh my goodness. So who are some of your greatest inspirations, or what inspires you the most? It could be a person, a thing, a feeling.
Honestly, being around people that love me, being around situations that help me grow, those are the things that really inspire me the most. I would say my father, he recently passed away last year, and I've been just picking up gems, little things he's left behind, and I find inspiration in the legacy I have to give to the world. And that's my motivation, that's my inspiration. I want to do what he couldn't do. I want to do what Frida Kahlo couldn't do. I want to do what Basquiat couldn't do. That's my drive. That's my inspiration. I just want to be the better artist than the artist that came before me. Like, I want to show up and show out for my ancestors, essentially. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. So, how do you juggle? You said you had all these long lists of things that you do. How do you balance it all? How do you do it all?
I don't know.
You just do it?
I just be doing it. I be like, what's on the agenda today? I have a friend who kind of keeps me on track. Her name's Tia. She's not here. I'll tell her that I want to do something, and then she'll come back like a week later, like, did you do this? I'm like, no, I'm about to do that. Let me go ahead and take care of it. Really taking one thing a day at a time. That's the easiest way for me. I'm real simple. Real simple but complex.
Very.
Yeah.
There's nothing simple about you, honey. Let me
Nothing.
say, there's nothing. Okay, so do you mind if I take some questions from the audience?
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone have any questions for Shady the Art Lady?
Yeah, I got some questions.
If you have questions, raise your hand up and I will come to you. I'm coming.
Right over there.
I'm coming. Hold on, just give me a little moment to come over here. Where is Sterling? I'm looking for Sterling.
Miss Ashley.
Hi.
Nora.
One thing that we all know about you, not only is that you're just so beautiful, but that you're so confident and so confident in your skin. And my question is, have this confidence always been there? And if not, when and how did you get it to be so comfortable in your beauty and just being who you are?
The confidence has not always been there. Or if it's been there, I really didn't notice it until I got very comfortable painting women. I had to turn to women. I had to turn painting myself. I had to paint curvaceous women. I had to paint a lot of women to just really understand that women come in all shapes and sizes. And like Rihanna said, just because my body is changing don't mean I can't dress it up. You know, I love me a nice fit. I love me a nice look. What's up, Black Elite? I see y'all dressed in here.
Dressed.
But yeah, that's how I get the confidence. Some days I don't have confidence. Like 2 days ago, I was not ready to wear this dress. I was like, I'm not gonna wear that. People are gonna see me. But we wearing it, yeah. Let me get a... Yeah.
Okay. Wear it. Oh.
But yeah, there's where confidence come in at. Look at all that love. Just being
Yes.
myself. That's what keeps me going.
I love it.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have questions for Shady the Art
She had a
Lady?
question up here.
How has your identity impacted your art?
My identity?
Like all the different hats that you wear. Like you say, like you are you're somebody's daughter, and you're an artist, and you're a Black woman, and you being so young. Like, how do you incorporate all that into your art?
Honestly, I consider myself a dark person, but like, and I say dark in a state of mind. I see things kind of in a morbid way, and to get myself out of that state, sometimes I like to see myself and my identity as like the brightest thing possible, so the sun. So you're always gonna see something about the sun or the moon in my art. That's how I identify with myself. Like, I'm a beacon of light. I'm a representation of something beautiful, something worldwide. So, did I answer your question? Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Shady?
Oh, how you doing?
Pretty good. So I was wondering, I hear a lot of similarities, and I hear that you use the sun and the moon a lot. And my daughter's name is Luna.
Luna?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know that means moon in Spanish. And
The moon, right?
Yeah. So I was wondering, what is your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Cause I heard about the morbid, so I was just wondering. Cause I'm a Scorpio and I have a morbid sense of humor and shit. So.
I love me a Scorpio man. I'm gonna be honest.
Talk to you when you're done.
I'ma holla at you. Who's next?
Hey, Shady.
Hey, girl.
So my question is basically, I want to know, like, what made you want to transition from Shady Flocka to Shady the Art Lady? Like, what happened to make you want to transition?
I've been Shady Flocka since forever, and I kind of got it from, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I was a big SZA stan, so big. I was like, ooh, this is SZA best friend on Instagram. Her name was Sage Flocka, and I was like, ooh, my nickname is Shady Flocka. That sound good. But then I was like, is that really you, Sade? Like, is that really what you wanna brand yourself as? The more I get into this art and business situation, I really try to ask myself, how do you want the world to see you? How do you want the world to receive you? And I think Shady the Art Lady is just prolific because I create everything. Like I just told you that whole list of things. I'm an artist of all trades: wood, pottery, painting, photography, modeling, anything out there that can have an art to it, I'ma do it. You know, I'ma try it. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Sade.
Oh, hi.
Okay, I have a quick question. This is from Mike.
Who?
Mike, back there.
Oh, best friend here.
Okay, so Mike had a quick question. He just wanted to know, what was your journey in you finding your self-worth when it comes to your art, as well as relationships that you have when it comes to your personal life and your art?
My journey finding my self-worth is if I keep running into the same situation and it's not making me feel good, I stop myself and I ask, I stop myself and I ask, like, Sade, is this you, or is this how you really want to live out this situation? And if the answer is no, or if I gotta hesitate or make a pros and cons list about it, no. My self-worth is, I just got a lot more respect for myself than to let myself keep doing certain things that don't work for me or doing things that don't fit me anymore. That makes sense. Self-awareness, yeah.
Okay, final question.
Hi, Shady.
Hey, boo.
So my question is, in moments of artist block, how do you find inspiration? Like, what are ways that you go out to find that inspiration during those moments of artist block?
I actually said this earlier, but it's hanging around people that I love or that love me. Also, I forget, sometimes I'll take me a solo trip to a random place and not tell nobody. I'll be in Seattle doing, my thing, and I don't know, just adventuring, wandering through the shade. That's also the name of my art show, the solo art show, Wandering Through the Shade. Yeah. Be on the lookout for the next one. Yeah, did that answer the question?
So that was going to be my last question, was to tell us about what you have coming up next and how people can get in contact with you and experience your art more.
What's coming up next for me is learning how to run a business, learning to find the balance between artistry and also managing my taxes, managing my LLC. And that's what's next for me. Just studying a lot. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. The Scorpio got it. The Scorpio got it. At Shady the Art Lady. That's about it.
All right. Everybody give it up for Shady the Art Lady. Let her feel you in here. Thank you so much for speaking with us. You did amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Up next on the ones and twos, we have DJ Mr. Kinetic. So continue to enjoy the food. I was gonna introduce you guys to have y'all been enjoying the food?
Have
y'all tried the food? It's so good, it's vegan. So thank you so much again. And we'll be back at 9 o'clock for our final Q&A. And it will be for Create, Connect, Collab, so don't miss it. Come back at 9 o'clock and see us. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
All right, Mr. DJ Kinetic, let's go.
Thank you.